Merch. I'm gonna be there.
All right, give me my merch.
I got
All right, hood hierarchy. All right. Now I gotta shout them out because I've been asking for my merch.
I got
Hood hierarchy, but you dig, like I'm in the hood hierarchy. You dig? I really pull up in real life, you know. But I want to salute you and give you blessings, bro, on your journey, bro, to the top. You dig? Meet me up there, nigga. I see you when I get there. Dig?
And check this out, y'all. It's your boy Benzino, right? And we talking the hood or we talking hood hierarchy. It's my man Uncle Beats. He in the building. You know what I'm saying? Tap in, pull up. It's your boy Benzino. Holla.
Coming show in the hood hierarchy, the real hood. Say that now, son.
Say it ain't so, Valley.
And what kind of day is it?
It's a new day, mother. Say it ain't so, Valley. This money's yours.
Hey, Uncle Beats, it's Maya sending you a big congratulations on your 100th episode of Hood Hierarchy.
Hey man, it's your boy Crunchy Black, man, and you are tuned in to Hood Hierarchy.
It's Loskiano, Lowski, Low, whatever you want to call me. Like, share, comment, share. Once again, share, like, especially share so your people can see it. Let your people see it. Everybody see it. You know what I'm saying? I'm signing out Hood Hierarchy.
My man, Leland Jones. Keep your game live, Jack. Stay down like 4 flat tires. The best is yet to come. Don't give up and don't give out and don't panic. You hear me? Church.
Church, we back. So yeah, so we've been talking about a lot of stuff, man. You officially hood, but you know your family, my nephew, but we still got to do one screening process, man, before we get you up out of here. So with that being said, what city and state are you from?
Man, I'm from Chicago, Illinois, South Side, Inglewood, 59th, 61st.
There we go. So if somebody's in the hood and they want to get something to eat, they come to Chicago, they going to the hood, where you send them to?
Depends on what they looking for.
Hood food. Danger.
Hood food.
Danger.
You want danger? Go to Fat Albert's.
Fat Albert's. Fat Albert's.
Nationally. You want some good wings? Go down to I can't tell y'all my spot I be at, so I almost told y'all where I be hanging at. Can't tell you where I be at. Now you go on over there on 87 somewhere and get you some get some heroes or something.
Okay, you still sending them somewhat good.
Yeah, go on 87, get you some heroes. If you want some jerk, I don't know, man. A lot of the jerk spots been falling off. I'm trying to think who got the jerk right now. Jerk Villa still got it for the chicken, but the sides, I don't know. Sides kind of shaky. You still can go over there and get the chicken.
Yeah,
but
you right. They've been falling off, definitely. Shout out to GBA Radio too, man. Shout out to you. Definitely. Okay. Who are your favorite 3? I usually do the top 3 rappers, but I'm not gonna do that with you. I want your favorite 3 entrepreneurs. My favorite, Sam Walton from Walmart. He's the man. He set his family up forever. I want your top 3 entrepreneurs.
I'm gonna have to go entrepreneurs. I really like anybody who came up independent. I like a lot of independent. I like niggas I like Young Dolph. Independent. So, Reginald Jackson, man, first black man to do a hostile takeover. Definitely rocking.
Wait, what Reginald Jackson do?
He did a hostile takeover back in the 80s. He became a billionaire.
Okay, I gotta look him up.
He was the first person to do a hostile takeover. He got a book. It's called "Watch the White Boys Have All the Fun."
Watch the white boys have all the fun.
You say why should white boys?
Oh, why should white boys have all the fun? I love it.
Yeah.
I gotta check that out.
Definitely, in like, man, you gotta check that out.
Okay.
Yeah,
Give me one more.
This the book right here with him. But he got the same type of upbringing though. But he became a billionaire.
I love it.
Just sticking to it, just grinding. You know,
Right.
came up, put himself through law school, did everything.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Another one who I look at as far as entrepreneurs. It's a lot of entrepreneurs. I wanted to name like more black people, but I look at like people like Andrew Carnegie, the Rockefellers, Vanderbilts, how they all built it though, you know, and they cornered the market. The same thing with Sam Walton. They just didn't get themselves no ceiling. You know, they just didn't. That's all it was. They didn't get themselves no ceiling. Same thing with Amazon. You can go as far as you want to go, as long as you don't give yourself no ceiling.
Right.
Because Amazon could have just said, man, we cool. They could have just said, man, all we trying to do is rival Barnes and Noble.
Right.
They could have just stopped right then and there. All I want to do is rival Barnes and Noble, man. Once we, they could have been.
They have cars next. Ain't no telling what people going. I'm riding in Amazon. So,
no, for real, because they got to do something with the money. They got to do something with the money. So when it come, it get. So I look at things like that because them people, they didn't stop. You know, at one point, y'all look at the Rockefellers. At one point, think about everybody need gas now. At one point, they was throwing the gas away. It was useless when they had carousel oil for the houses before they came up with ComEd, came with the electricity and everything. It was useless. They was throwing away the gasoline. Then Henry Ford say, "Hey, this can go inside the engine of my motor, make my car run." Oh, what? Got to selling it to him. At first, it was toxic waste going in the river.
Right. And look at it now.
Now look at what gas is now, you know? So
the only thing that matters nowadays is that. So yeah you're right.
So it's all about just anybody who really just took it all the way to the top ain't getting themselves no ceiling. And they trying to run it up, do what they gonna do.
That's a good top 3. And I hope somebody go besides me, go read the book and also Google the people we talking about if you don't know what we talking about. What's your top 3 hood movies?
Top 3 hood.
I mean, your top hood movie. You ain't got to do 3. My bad. Your top hood movie.
I can still give you 3. Bout It for sure.
Bout It.
Bout It. I'm definitely gonna go. Menace to Society.
Always Menace. Menace is always here.
Yeah, Menace to Society. And Belly.
Belly is another good one.
Yeah, because they all got the eye openers in there for you. You know, the only difference is, you know, in Bout It, they all made it out in the end.
Right.
They did what they supposed to do, but they all, except in Men's Society, you know, he ain't really make it out, but he knew what he was trying to do. He was trying to get out.
Right. He knew what
Streets caught him before he could get out.
Yeah.
And Belly, Nas was able to. They all had to. They knew they had to get out though. That was the whole thing though.
That was the whole thing.
That was the eye opener.
They knew they had to get out.
Yeah, they knew they had to get out for sure.
Yeah, y'all coming in rapping with us. Shouts out to the big dog, Corey Kona, right in the building. Shouts out to hold on, I'm freezing up. Y'all just keep on coming. Alexander Bandages, say what up though. I hope I said your name right, man. You know, I'm really only good with regular slave names, man. I can't put no foreign on.
Call him AB, man. Alexander B.
Hey, Alexander B. Corey, the boys said, "What up, blood? What up, what you?"
What's the word?
I saw Loco on there. Where you go, Loco? Come on back. So now I got to ask you, sir. Y'all see he's hood. Man, come on. He grew up around me, y'all. The man's hood. I can
say the man's
hood. so now I want to know, how do you get off into this credit journey? Because you went in hustling a different product. So when do you decide that you finna do credit, that you finna do real estate? Like, how do you go the other direction?
Man, so the credit really came about. Um, got locked up, caught the Fed case.
Right.
So I'm fighting that. I get sentenced, get my time. You already know well, you don't know how it is, but once you get up in there, everything kind of like, segregated, blacks, whites, like that. Then they break down into cars. So once you start really learning in the yard and you get to networking with people, playing basketball with certain people, and they telling them, man, he got paper, he got money. They do the same thing that they do on the streets in there. He
Right.
the one with the paper. He the
Right.
one with the ticket. That's who
Right.
you need to go get up with. He the man that can get you that. He can draw your girl this. So once you start hollering at people and then they take a liking to you, they might end up, y'all might show each other some pictures from the streets. Oh yeah, okay, I like that. This how I was doing it. I
Right.
realized they had the pictures, man. They had the lifestyle. Like, man, how you do that? Like,
Right.
I got caught up doing this. I had bought this with my credit. I did this. I got the new Bentley. I had a note on that.
Right.
Like I was paying $2,800 a month for this. Oh damn! So y'all was doing all this with credit? Me, I bought this watch with credit. Oh, what?
Right.
So you get to rapping with them. Then he tell you that. Then another dude tell you. Then somebody else tell you. So now it's on my mind. Like,
Right.
they was blowing up with credit. Like you could do that with credit. You could buy a $50,000 watch with credit.
Right.
Never knew this. They like, all you gotta do is go to the credit builder. He can pay a dude $5,000. He fix your credit, give you a profile. I need this hookup. So the whole time my wheels spinning while I'm in there, man. When I get out, first 10,000 I get, I'm giving the credit builder dude 5,000.
Right.
I can go give me some J. So that's all I was thinking. Then my celly was like, man, I know how to do that myself. So he finally take a minute, open up to me. Because people don't want to tell you about their cases.
Right.
He ended up writing me a step-by-step script on everything. And matter of fact, he's still in there. He was in there for like 13 million. That's what he ran up on credit. That's what they call him with. He just sent me an email a couple days ago telling me he need my new phone number to get in contact with me. So I still be in contact with him.
12 million. That's my type of crook. I love it.
Look, the man had pictures with Bugattis, everything.
Right.
I had to get out and look him up. I thought it was fake. Nah, he really was like that. So he gave me a script on like how to do it, as far as like how to build the credit up the right way, the legit way. So he gave me a whole script, and the steps were so simple that when I got out, I say, man, he trying to play me. I never applied nothing to it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I came home with it in the folder, and I tossed it to the side until one day I needed a whip. So I'm at work. They got the ad. Everybody rides, $199 ride. Everybody rides.
No credit, bad credit, your mama's credit, your sister's credit, your kids'
I get up there to $199 ride. They talk about I need to put $5,000 down. Oh man, what happened to the $199? They say, nah, that's just the name of the business, bro. You got terrible credit. I get like a false sum. I say, so I'm standing on the bus stop, Saudi. I say, man, I got to figure out this credit situation. So boom, I go back to the crib. I found, do what he say do. He say, man, you want to go open up your 3 bank accounts. Get your 3 bank accounts opened up. Deposit as much money as you can into one account. Open up a secure loan with that account. When they give you your money back, go to another bank, open up you another one. Once you get you like 7 of these, you just make your minimum payment every month. And once they report on your credit, you go back and you pay them all off. So that'll give you paid off primary trade lines to boost your credit up fast. Boom, I follow that step. I go knock that out. So you took discipline, did that. I come back. He tell you how to at the time some of these accounts not still around no more, but you got other trade lines that can fill in the blanks for them, as far as like go on this site, buy this trade line. It'll post like it's a $5,000 trade line. This will post like $5,000. let it report for 60 days.
Tell them exactly what a trade line is. A trade line is for people who don't know.
So a trade line is when you are is an account that reports on your credit. So it's gonna have the creditor name, it's gonna have the account number, it's gonna have when the account was open, and it's gonna have the payment history, whether you ever been late, on time, anything like that, and it's gonna have a status, whether if it's been charged off, it's in collections, if it's been involved in a bankruptcy, anything like that. So that's what a trade line is. So it's two types of trade line.
So in layman's terms, for the dumb people like me who mess up credit, so a trade line is really like a credit card number, or like
a trade line is pretty much it's something that report. It's like the creditor's information. So think of it as like a report card. That's what your credit report would be. You think of it like how you got geometry, you got English, you got
What support? I had to so fast.
No, so you know when you got it like that, so you'll just look at it and let's say they have all the accounts listed on there. The name of the creditor, it'll have the account number, if you ever been late, anything like that. So you got two type of trade lines. You got a primary trade line, and then you have an authorized user trade line.
Okay.
Now, an authorized user trade line is saying like my grandfather, he has an 840 credit score. He got a credit card he has for 33 years. He add me to that credit card. I don't physically have to get the card, but by me being an authorized user, that trade line will then post to my credit report. It'll show that like, bam, I got a Capital One credit card with a 30K limit that's 33 years old.
Right.
And that'll give me all that credit history, which will then make my credit report jump up through the roof.
So what's the other trade line you was telling us about?
Primaries are best because it shows that you are the account owner.
Okay.
So it shows that a lender, a bank, is trusting you with insuring you with an unsecured line of credit. And that's why he told me to go open up so many secure loans just to generate a credit report, just to get everything generated. The faster you pay it off, then the faster they'll come back and give you unsecured money. Because if you open up one for $5,000, so let's say you got the same 5 bands, you go open up 6 of these accounts at 6 different banks. That's you creating 6 banking relationships. You came in, you gave them $5,000, they gave you your money back. As soon as you report, you go back and paid it all the way off. Only thing you probably paid for this trade line technically is probably $9 or $12.
Okay.
As soon as you report, you know what I'm saying? That's all you paid. But now it's gonna show that Huntington Bank, you had a $5,000 loan with Huntington Bank and you paid it back in 2 months. It's gonna show that you had a $5,000 loan with Navy Federal and you paid it back in 3 months. Navy Federal lets you do 20 of these type of loans. So you can use the same 5,000 and get 20 loans, and you will have 20 trade lines. I'm giving you game right here. This I'm supposed to charge.
I'm loving it. I'm listening.
I'm supposed to be charging for this, but
hey, anybody who watches Hood Hierarchy gonna say, man, he ain't never shut up this long.
No, I'm trying to tell you because man, when I talk about it, I get excited because I really want people to understand that it don't take a lot of money to change your situation. And once you got 30 trade lines reporting, you're gonna have a monstrous credit report, and all you gotta do is just go back and pay them off real quick.
Right.
You pay them off, you walk them down, you're gonna have a thick credit profile. That's the whole point of it. So that's how I was able to go from a 483 to an 804 because I had so many accounts that been open and paid off. They like, all I had to do was remove what was negative. But back to
what's the advantage to having an 804? What's the advantage?
You ain't gonna never be told no.
but can't that be a problem for you? You might bite off more than you can chew, though, right?
I mean, yeah, if you ain't got no discipline.
Okay.
But you gotta think, this ain't my first go around. I done did it before. I done came up, lost it all, came up, lost it all, came back again. I done lost it all in the streets a lot of times. So I gained discipline as far as like one thing about money. If you ever had money, you remember when you ever got your first 10,000, how fast you blew it? You held on to that 10,000 the second time around a little longer, didn't you? You know, the more you start learning how to hold on to it.
You know, now you know what you just said, right? And people gonna think I be trying to. Well, people know I'm telling the truth. Like, you have people that think like, man, dude got 50 G's. And I be saying to myself, that ain't no money. That could be gone. like, what are you buying? That could be gone in a snap of a finger, right? So it's just
quick.
Like, but I saw a time when if I could have got my hands on 1,000, I would have been like, oh man, I'm gonna buy everything. So yeah, like you say, you definitely learn
how to hold on
the value
to it.
of money after you then touched it and ran through it. Definitely.
Yeah, because you look at what you bought, you're gonna look back at it and be like, man, this was dumb. That was stupid. Like, you know, that was crazy.
Yes.
What was I doing? Why did I even do that? I spent $5,000 at the man. What? You know, you think back on it, then you don't have those same urges, the same impulse buying. I don't know. For me, I like being able to walk into an establishment and knowing I can buy anything and how I want and don't want nothing out of it because I choose not to want it. I ain't going in here because I got the bad on window shopping. No, I came here if I really like it, I'll buy it. But other than that, I don't need it.
Let me ask you this, right? Now, so you're gonna have to teach me some stuff because I don't know if I'm playing it right or wrong because this works for me. But it be times I don't care about where my credit is at because I ain't finna buy nothing. I might been and bought a house, bought a car, got all the appliances. So I'd be like, hey, I don't really care how I got my credit right now because I'm not going to buy nothing. So it's like, how important is it keeping your credit ready to go at all the times?
It's extremely important to keep your credit ready to go at all times. And the way by you, in your situation, the way you always keep it ready to go is by transitioning from personal credit to having multiple LLCs set up in place. So if you got, let's say, I know how to build up an LLC for the low. I can do it for probably under 2,000. So let's say if you got 2,000, I'll show you how to build it up the right way, how to structure it correctly, how to set it up. The same play I just told you with the secure loans, you do that same play with the banks. Run the money through them banks. Let 10,000 sit in there. Now everybody might not have 10,000, but if you don't have 10,000, let it sit in there. And if you got your personal credit straight, I can show you how to liquidate that to sit 10 in there. Go to the bank before that reports. They're gonna pull your credit. Before the credit card that you liquidated reports, it's gonna show that you still got a high credit score. You let the 10 sit in there. The bank gonna see that you unran 40,000 in here through the last month. You got 10 sitting in here. They'll give you a loan for anywhere between like 30 to 45,000. And they'll also throw you a credit card. Now imagine if you're doing that with 4 or 5 banks. Now if you're doing that with 5 banks and you just taking that same 10 from over here, send it over there, send it, and you moving it around. Now you got 5 banks who you and just two up like that. Even if they don't want to give you the loan, they say, okay, the business too new, but we'll give you a credit card for 20,000. With certain banks, I know how to get you 4 credit cards with 1 bank, 1 inquiry. That's 80,000, 1 bank. Go to the next bank, might just get you another one for 15, 17,000. You know, a lot of the times you be seeing the little skits when they be saying, oh man, I'm sure I get 50,000 from this bank. That be capped. That don't be real. You gotta be established. They want tax returns. They want everything like that. But if you really want to run it up quick, you can do it the credit card way.
So what if it's somebody like me out there who credit is, and they wanna start running it up? What's the first thing they should do if they got all type of charge-offs and late payments and all that stuff is on their credit?
Okay, so the first thing I would do if I was them. Now I'm gonna put myself in that situation because I claimed it for myself. Now if I got all of that on my credit, first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna find a family member. I'm gonna go to a family member. I'm gonna see if they cool with me using their address. I'm gonna go get me a new ID made at that family member's address. I'm gonna come back after I get that ID made. I'm gonna get some mail sent over there. I can do all of this by just sending myself some mail in 2-3 days. Boom. Once I get some mail sent over there, get everything done, got a new ID, new address. I'm gonna go back to the credit bureaus and I'm just gonna start with a simple dispute just to clean up all the personal information off of my credit. So once I clean up all the personal information off my credit, now all of those old addresses that's linked to the bad debt, they gone. Okay. I'm gonna do that with the credit. I'm gonna do that with the credit bureaus, Experian, Equifax, TransUnion. I'm gonna go to the secondary credit bureaus. I'm gonna do that with them as well. I'm gonna clean that up. Then I'm gonna come back after everything is cleaned up, which probably should only take me about a week. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna send in another dispute letter to then remove off all of those negative items, and then they should come off with ease because they're not gonna be able to verify it to the old address.
Wow. Oh man, you hitting this. Okay. So what if I have the 800 credit score and I've just got it sitting? Should I be trying to make money with the credit score, or should I just let it sit?
If you got the 800 credit score and you just got it sitting, the main thing you should be doing, you should be trying to figure out something that you're passionate about.
Okay.
You got to figure out, what would you do for free? Is there something that I would do for free? What do I love to do? Now, that's what you start to invest into. You would then say, okay, this is something I would like to do for free. This is what I love to do. You'll go get you a LLC made, get you 2 or 3 made. You know, different names, same type of thing. Make one a consultant, make it consulting, make it business administration, things like that. Once you come back, make sure they all low risk. You'll then want to just take your personal credit. Since you love doing it, you're gonna make your money back because you're passionate about it.
Right.
So you invest into building up one LLC. Once you build up one and you're able to get that first credit card, you pay yourself back, and then you would then build up the other 2, and you'll just keep those going where you want to keep your personal intact. The main thing is keeping your personal bulletproof. You want to do everything on the LLCs because once they get to a certain point, you're not really going to be so much liable for them. That's how Donald Trump was able to file bankruptcy 4 times. It was never personal. It was always business. So he was always able to bounce back because it was business bankruptcy, and it was always a different business. It wasn't the same casino.
Right.
He just knew how to play it at that point. Okay, bet I did it. First time, I read his books too. First time I was embarrassed. Second time, it's up. Third time, it's up.
Right, okay.
And I'm running for president in a couple years now. You don't know.
Right.
It's like,
so man, you're giving so much. So here's the big question. Y'all get ready. So if somebody wants your help, wants to be educated, wants to pay you to do this for them, what option do they got?
Man, so I created an app. I created a credit repair app. Well, I really don't want to call it a credit repair app. It's more like a done with you, do it yourself academy. That's why I called it Swapping Numbers Academy. That's the logo. Swapping Numbers Academy. So inside this app,
where's my Swapping Numbers shirt? But we'll talk about that later.
I gotta get it over there to you, man.
I'll be to pick that up.
I just got back. Man, I told you I just got back from Mexico. I ain't even been back 2 hours yet.
Right.
As soon as I got in the crib, I hop right on with you. I ain't even been in the crib.
Yeah, we put it up. So okay. So Swapping Numbers.
Swapping Numbers Academy. SwappingNumbersAcademy.com. You can sign up. Inside of the academy, I got course material for you where you can learn how to start your own credit repair company if you want to. You can learn how to start your own exotic car rental company if you want to. You're not going to make the same mistakes I made because inside of the course, I tell you what what situations I ran into as well. Also, it's a then we have a credit repair feature inside the app where you can upload your credit report. You'll download your credit report, and you'll just upload it, and AI will then analyze everything and make a custom template letter for you. And then once you look over the letters are, you can edit the letter, you can do everything to it, sign your name, you will send it over to me and my team. We gonna overlook it to make sure everything is correct with it. Right. If it's something wrong, we'll send it back to you, let you fix the error, because technically we're not a credit repair company, but we just assisting you. Right. So we ain't gonna let you send off nothing bogus that you can't get no results with. Because
so you credit consultant.
I'm a consultant, yes.
Credit consultant.
I'm a consultant. We gonna send it back, we gonna mail it off for you. We gonna mail it off to the credit bureaus for you. Boom, you can check your scores, do everything like that in that feature. I got a chat feature where you can, if you got any questions, you come over there, you can ask AI any type of questions that's dealing with credit repair, anything you want to know. I got over 30 some different courses inside of here. Like it's jam packed full of information and how to get things done. I'm not trying to hold nobody back. I'm not trying to have you in here for 5 or 6 months. I want you in and out. Just like how I run my business. I want to see results within 2 to 3 weeks. So I'm telling you everything that you need to have done within those 2 to 3 weeks, or my team can do it for you. Also, we have a community feature set up inside the app as well, like how a Facebook is. Think of like how a Facebook wall, or how Trends is, how you can, or what's another one that's kind of similar to a Telegram, how you can make a comment, a person can like it, they can comment underneath it. Just a community feature. You can post pictures, you can post videos, we can share wins. If you run into an issue, you can post the issue inside of there. Somebody along with me or one of the admins can come in and give you real advice on how to go about that situation. Then we got a referral program as well, where everybody that you refer, whether if it's a family member or friend, you get $20 per month for every month that they sign up. So you get $20 a month for that as well. Yeah, man, I tried to put everything I could think of inside this app. I worked on it for over a year. I wanted it to be jam-packed with information, with everything that can possibly, because I'm inside a lot of credit repair groups. I done spent tens of thousands on mentors, learning the information that I learned. Ultimately, everything that I paid for, I put inside the app. Like,
I was just telling it's so, like, right after you, well, you had been hit me, but we had to get together, right? But one of my cousins, he's like, yeah, man, I paid $1,500 on my credit card, paying it down. So I was like, man, you fool. You could have just paid, and I wouldn't have paid that, because he paid them.
And then they closed it.
They had closed the account. They had closed it. And I'm like, you just wasted that money. I was like, you could have just got everything wiped off your credit, man.
Yeah, for half the price, maybe. For half the price, maybe. So, yeah, situations like that, that's why you need somebody who can give you a quick, that you can consult with. Because that's something that you can ask me. I tell people all the time, man, look, if you got a question when it comes to credit or funding, just ask me. I would love to tell you, because I've been in your situation before, where the person who I seen doing it, and I asked them a question, they shoot me back. They say, man, I need $1,000. You want to talk to me? Right. So I remember how that made me feel. Like, damn, like $1,000? Oh, man, you want $500 for a conversation? You know what I'm saying? Damn, you want $2,500 just to help me do this? So I remember how that made me feel. That's why I wanted to make something affordable, and that's why the app is only $97 a month, and it works.
Oh, wow, that's only not. I was just about to ask that. So for under $100,
under $100,
the same money that you're spending on weed,
you can change your life.
I
made it very affordable.
We know what a lot of y'all like to spend $40 on. So you spend $40 with them girls. So you telling me if somebody spends $100, they can get to work instantly.
Man, look, everything is already in there. You're gonna be able to come in there. For one, you're gonna have access to me.
Right.
I'm worth way more than $100 because I charge more than $100 to fix credit. I pretty much I got a team that's in there helping. I'm in here helping because it's my brand, it's my name on the line. So I'm in the trenches in the beginning anyway. Right. And I want to see it right. And anybody who comes inside my community, I want you to grow. I want you to win. It's $434 trillion out here in circulation. And 90% of the world's money is all digital. There's no way possible you can step on anybody's toes out here when they literally making money out of thin air.
Right, right, literally.
It's a screen. It's a screen that's coded, that's putting money in your bank account. Right. That's going onto a digital card with a barcode. You going somewhere and tap paying and using your phone. How often do you really use cash for anything? Somebody say cash. Like, what? I
do that when people be begging now. I be like, who got cash, man? This one homeless guy had a Cash App card on me. I said, who has Cash App, man? I don't deal with that. But yeah,
man,
cash is on the way out.
I think the homeless dude the other day, he pulled out he had the little thing where you pay, where you can do the little tap pay on it. I say, listen, bro, if you got time to go set up a PayPal account, order a Zettle, so you can accept a debit card payment, that lets me know right then and there that you have the knowledge to change your life around. Right. You don't need $1 right now, bro. You need to come sit with me real quick at Starbucks for 30 to 45 minutes and let's figure out what happened in your life. Right. Because you might not even be homeless for real. Right. They had to send this somewhere. Right. You know what I'm saying? Who addresses you use?
Right. You just probably making some bad choices, brother.
You probably got a Benz parked around the corner.
Yeah. They will put. Speaking of Benzes, you said you could show somebody how to start a luxury car rental business like that. What do that require?
Credit. So you got to think. This is why I keep taking you from personal to business because I want to install it in your mind and whoever's watching this, man, that's how we got to be thinking. We can't think personal. When you think personal, think of yourself as the temple. Right. As long as you keep your face card clean, you're going to be unstoppable. So when you step outside of that and you think business, anything that you can do personally, you can do times 5, times 10 on the business side. Okay. So when you go business, you automatically putting yourself in a whole different ball game. So think about it on the personal side. Yeah, we got plays on personal side where we can probably go get you 5 to 7 cars within 1 month. And that's just finessing it. Okay, you went over here, you got approved for a car. You go here, get approved for a car. We doing that 5-7 times to start you up an exotic car on a personal side. But now guess what? What if you don't make no money? What if it don't pan out right? Now you got the repo man coming. Now you got repos on you. Now you got to get repos off your credit. I've been there before. When I ran out and got a whole bunch of cars thinking it was finna pop and then ain't nothing getting rented. Right. So you want to do it the right way. You want to make sure that you in the right city, the right state. And the way that you do that, you want to start off with economy cars. And what better place to start off with economy cars than by going to the business side? When you can go over to somewhere like Bank of America and they'll approve you for a fleet of cars. They'll give you 5 cars. You can get a fleet because it's a business. So all you got to say, you go to them and say, man, I need an auto loan. Oh, man, how many cars you trying to get? I need 6 of them. Okay, man, well, you ran the money through here. We see the money sitting up in there. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Right. Now it's all business. It's in the LLC name. You saving money. It's a tax break. Guess what? If it don't pan out with it, then you got to do what you got to do. You ain't going to have no late payments popping up on your credit. You're not going to have a repo popping up on your personal credit. You're going to be able to do whatever you need to do with the cars. Finagle, sell them, send them to a different state. You might have to go link up with somebody who a broker, who might need a fleet of your cars, who might need those upcoming cars. You want to start off with, you know, the Nissans, the Honda Civics, the cheap Teslas. You want to get something like that where you can put a lot of wear and tear on them, but you can also make a lot of money depending on what you rent them out for a day. You know, $50 a day, $70 a day, but the note for each whip is nothing but $400 a month. So 10 days, rent out for 10 days, you made your money back. You can find somebody who might rent it out, you know, for a week, $400 a week. You make your money back. So it's just being strategic with it.
And I'm gonna just leave it up there too. For all y'all that know how to read, did I spell it right?
Oh yeah, it's spelled right. Nah, man, you got too many N's in there.
I'm blind. That's why I asked you. Hold on.
You gotta take one of them N's out the middle.
I see 3 N's.
You got 3 N's.
Take one of them N's out. Hold on, y'all. Y'all finna get this right.
Man. So the main thing is and I explained that inside the academy. That's inside the academy as well with how you want to start it off. Everybody think that they just gonna jump straight into getting a Lamborghini, and then you got a Lambo. The Lambo notice is $3,000. The car insurance $2,000. You know what I'm saying? It's $5,000, and you trying to rent it out in Chicago, and you got the young YNs running around, smoking, drinking, burning up your seats, doing everything like that, crashing. You just messed up $300K out the gate.
Right.
But if you start off with something that's an economy car, like a Nissan, you know, the Maximas, you know, things like the Altimas, you know, the Chevy Malibus, the Cruises, the Teslas, you start off with those when the notes be $400-500 a month, and you can rent those out at $60 a day. You get you 5-6 of those, and they get rented out. Now you make it $300 a day. You make your money back in a week. Yeah. Everything after that.
It's crazy that you say that. You know, like some of us might go buy a brand new, I don't know, Maserati that costs $120. That, hey, I'm just telling y'all, I'm not bragging. I'm not bragging, y'all. I'm just saying. But you probably could go buy like 7 or 8 Malibus.
And be money makers.
So yeah.
And be money makers.
That makes a lot of that. I never even looked at it like that. And I be looking at people that's doing like Turos and stuff like that. Cause sometimes, like you say, depending on what state you're in. Like when I go to Vegas, a dude will just have a whole parking lot full of his cars. And I'd be like, what made him get all these Mustangs or whatever? But like you say, he's setting it up like a business so he can go buy a fleet right when he get into it. So yeah.
Think about it if you have a dealer license, right? And that's how I think. Man, if I got a dealer license and I can go get cars, if I got a dealer license, you think while the car's sitting for me to sell it, off the rip, I'm gonna rent it out by the day until somebody comes to come buy it. If I just gotta up the mileage by 1,500 miles until, man, how many miles he got on it? Well, he got 21. I'm gonna say he got 25,000 miles.
Right.
Because I'm renting it out, and I'm when you come get it, I'll go get it. I'll fix it up for you real quick. But it's gonna be a money maker until I pop it off. I got homies who got the cars, and I be like, what, you got 8 cars over here sitting, why you don't rent them out? Oh man, ain't let nobody rent my car. Bro, this is you sitting on money. They got insurance on them anyway. You might as well rent it out. If they crash, they thank them. Good looking.
There you go.
We gonna get another one. Appreciate you, bro.
You just giving up so much, man. We can't do this in one episode, man. We gonna have to keep running traffic to this. It's like I got another thing I gotta ask you about though before I let you go, because you just giving it up. Let's talk real estate. Now, we have so many people, right? Like I watch people, they get like a inheritance, right? So they might take $300,000. Say, I'm going to buy a house. Then they go buy the house. In the next year or two, they be homeless. and they've been probably cashed out on the house. Why is that so? Explain to people where they go wrong with this.
For one, they went and bought the house and they didn't understand. They didn't look over the taxes. Now you got to think when you went to go buy, let's say you got a house for $300,000.
Right.
You went and bought a house for $275,000.
Right.
Can you afford to pay anywhere from, $15,000 to $20,000 a year in taxes, depending on the neighborhood, depending on where you got it at?
Right.
Do you even know that you need to be paying taxes?
Right. Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Do you understand that? So you probably run into small errors where you losing the crib. In all actuality, what you could have really did instead of just running out and doing that, you could have went and got you an investment property, or you could have ran the money through your business bank account. How I started off with my properties was I had the money to buy cash, but then I was like, man, let me try something. I heard somebody say one of my, he said it in passing. He said it so quick. I'm gonna just try and see if it worked for me. So what I had ended up doing, it was a property. It was like 35,000. So at the time, I think I only had I had probably like 80,000 in credit cards, but I had 20K saved up, so I was short. So I say, man, I'm gonna go ahead and liquidate this. So I say, okay, I need 32. Then I got clothes and I got everything else I gotta do. Then I gotta fix the property up. It's gonna take me probably like another 20 to fix it up. So I ended up really needing like 40,000. Exactly. So what I ended up doing was I liquidated the personal for 40K off the credit cards, cashed out for the crib, took another credit card, fixed it up. So now, mind you, I liquidated 40, I put 8 up. Now I got 28,000 cash, and I fixed it up with another credit card because I wanted the rewards points. I ain't gonna let them get away. Right. I wanted the rewards. I did that, and when I looked up, I had over 60-some thousand in debt. So I was trying to figure that out. Damn, I got all this debt. I got this property. I need to flip it real quick. But the utilization made my credit score go down. Right. So I had to figure out a play. How can I fix this? By me having 4 credit cards, I just changed the statement dates around. One credit card was still good, and another one probably still had like 5,000 or 6,000 left up on it. So I changed my statement dates and made them 10 days apart. One statement date was due on the 1st, another one was due on the 12th, and I made another one due like on the 22nd. Right. So the one that was due on the 1st, I liquidated the other credit card, the other money I had, I paid that one off that was due on the 1st, so it reported a zero balance. The one that was due on the 12th, I liquidated that one back, took the same money for that one, and I did it again, so they all reported zero, made my score go back up, and then I refinanced it.
There we go.
And then boom, got all the money, got my money back out the crib, put a tenant in there, let the tenant pay the rent. And it is what it is. You tear it up if you want to. I got my money back already, and I own it forever.
What do you what's better, being a renter or owner?
It depends on your situation. Okay. It depends on your situation. It depends on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to build generational wealth, then probably living in the property don't make sense. If you're trying to build something, if you want to settle down and you getting it for the family, then yeah, you probably want to own your crib if you in that family environment. But if you looking to build and it's your first time out the gate, you got the job, you got the income, you got the taxes, then you probably want to be looking into a multi-unit, especially with the FHA loan. They gonna put everything inside it for you. Get you the FHA loan. They gonna make sure they ain't gonna let you buy no property that they ain't gonna approve. They gonna inspect it. Right. Get you a 4-unit. Come back after about a year. Refinance it into a conventional loan, and then you can do an FHA loan every 3 years, and you can just keep building like that off of only having to put down that 5%, and you can just keep building that up, and then they should be income driven at this point, because if you got a 4-unit building, then you should have one tenant should be technically paying the mortgage or whatever you owe the bank. The other three should just be cash flowing. So you should be able to keep going up. It's all up to you though, as far as like how you want to plan it. But a lot of people make the mistake of moving into the dream home. It's really not a mistake. It's really up to you and what you want to do. Being a homeowner, being like a landlord, technically is not for everybody. But I feel like everybody should own a piece of the earth, should have their own land. But being a landlord is not for everybody because it's certain you might not have the patience for it. You just might not be good with people. And if you're not good with people, then just hire a management company. Let them get that 10%. That's what I do now. I ride past the properties, but man, I got a management company. Just let them get that 10%, and they gonna screen the tenant. They'll screen the tenant. They gonna run their credit. They gonna make sure they pay. Some management companies even give you insurance as far as if the tenant don't pay, they'll pay it back. Because they ain't gonna put no, and if they give you that type of agreement and insurance, and it's in writing, it's contractual, they not gonna put nobody in there that's not gonna pay. So you might have a tenant that you tell him like, hey man, I wanna redo your floors, I wanna fix your kitchen. And he might say, man, I don't wanna move. I ain't trying to do all that. Like, what? You don't want to let me fix it? Like, nah, man, it's cool. Like, bro, I'm trying to get some more money up out of here, man. I'm trying to put you in this hotel room for 3-4 days while I upgrade this. I'm trying to refinance this, get some more money. You tripping? I'm going back and forth with a tenant because he don't want to go. He like his house the way it is. No, bro, I gotta fix this.
Tenants can be rough sometimes.
It might not be for everybody though. That's what I was saying. So you might have a tenant who just like his house the way it is. Like, nah, man, I don't want no new.
Now, when you say it might not be for everybody, you know what? Now that's just so true because I know some people that ain't making no money off of being a landlord, but they just want to be a landlord. It's like I be trying to explain to people what happens if the tenant don't pay the rent. You still gotta pay that note on that crib.
I went through that before. So I went through that with a tenant. She went, probably 4-5 months without paying rent. Took me another 6-7 months to get out the property. Taking her to court trying to get out. Then when she leaves in the wintertime, but she pours grease down anything with a hole. We talking kitchen sink, bathroom. And it's the wintertime, so Southside had to get a contract with the city for them to come out, unclog everything. She put stuff in the vents, made the house stink. She just was a bad tenant that she was mad that she was getting put out for not paying rent. So you run through those type of problems where the property is not cash flowing. So and that's what comes back to it being a single family home. This is why I'm telling you off the rip, you probably don't want to do a single family home. You probably want to do a multi-unit. That way, if one tenant is acting crazy and you got 4 in there, if the other 3 acting right, and let's say you get a multi-unit and your let's say it's a $200,000 building. You got a $200,000 on there. So on average, your mortgage should probably be somewhere around about $1,400-$1,500 a month. Let's say your mortgage around $1,400-$1,500. If you let's say you renting out a 3-bedroom for $1,200, you know what I'm saying? So one tenant can almost cover that. So the other tenant will probably come in, help you cover the rest of it with the let's say you include heat as well. That can help you cover that. The other 2 tenants will be cash flowing. So if one acting crazy, at least the other 3 can still keep the whole joint afloat.
Very correct.
So imagine if you hit a stain and you get a building that got 6 units in it, 8 units in it. It all comes back down to math and calculations. It got to make sense on paper, and you want to do the numbers. And the main thing is you don't want to go to a neighborhood and buy the best house in the worst neighborhood on the worst block. You don't want to. No, seriously, because you got people. who would go on? We gonna use our neighborhood for instance. Let's say they want to go on 57th and Walcott, and man, this the rawest house up over here. They want 400,000 for them to buy this. You know, it got 4 units. You don't want to buy that. You want to go to a good neighborhood. You want to buy the worst house on the best block, because if you buy the worst house, when you know you fix it up, the condiments that's in that neighborhood, you're going to be able to get that same value back. Now you don't want to go buy no property for 50,000, put another 50,000 in it, and then it's sitting next to 3 abandoned buildings. The grass ain't cut. All of this stuff going on. You want to go to a neighborhood where you get the property that's the worst house. You can come in, do a quick list of job, fix everything up, do it the right way, fix it up, drywall, flooring, paint it, see what's up with the roof, fix the roof if you need fixing, new gutters, do all of that. Put a fence up if it don't got one, slap a ring camera up there, put the ADT sign in the yard, and man, that probably just tripled the value.
Hey man, before I let you go, I just gotta say this, man. I know Essie is just smiling at you, man. I know she's just like,
hey.
I know she's just like, he gets it. Cause she was on that real estate, man. And I know she's like,
Essie had me collecting the rent money, man. That's how I know so much.
I know you was right up under. I know that. Yeah.
I lived with my great grandmama, man, growing up. She used to, hey man, you gotta go mow the grass up over there. You ain't just gonna mow your grass either. You gotta mow Miss Cotton grass. You gotta go across the street, mow Miss Wesley grass. Anybody who porch she sat on, boo man gonna mow the grass. Now you want to run the streets? I told you don't go across Ashley. You want to go across Ashley? Take that lawnmower over there. Go on Walcott. Go mow that grass. Since you like being down there by that library, go over there on Hermitage. Mow that grass. Everywhere she was catching me, I ain't had no business being. She had a property around that. You like being up over there? Go take the lawnmower over there. Go mow that. You want to hang on Lively so bad? Go mow that grass.
But just think, now, rest in peace to Granny, right? But just think, if you knew what you knew now when she was alive, because she was the truth on the real estate. She's really like the first person that I know that had like 6 or 7 buildings. Like, y'all probably, I'm like, your grandmama got what? And over here and over there. And she was like one of the, even to like go in on buildings with her brother and just different stuff. I'm like, man, she really working the real estate game around here. Like she had it.
And was doing it for the low. And the thing is, I think that and this just being honest, I think that what happens with it, that was my great grandmother. So when it comes to me being a 63 year age difference with us,
right?
By the time I got up in age to really understand what was going on,
right?
We took it for granted because we was coming up with it, and we didn't work for how she worked hard for it. You know what I'm saying? We took that for granted, and then we got to think about the generations. It's 2 generations before me.
Right.
Her kids being on drugs, not being in their right mind state. Then the grandkids really not understanding like how to take it to the next level, or her trusting them to take it to the next level, and worrying about what other people got to say. So then when it do get to me and around us, it's already at a point where everybody else, but she's not in her right mindset no more. She don't got the same mind frame that she did when she took custody of me when I was 5. So when I'm 18, 19, she going through dementia. She got Alzheimer's.
Now everybody hands in the pot now, so
it ain't so much. Ain't nobody taking care of it. It comes back to the simple thing, the statement I made earlier. Nobody thinking to pay grandma taxes. Nobody thinking, man, we need to send somebody over here and fix this right here. Small problem become big problems.
And that happens in the black neighborhood over and over and over again. Like you say, somebody looks like, well, if I pay the taxes, well, I'm gonna pay the taxes. Then so and so gonna be getting the money from the house, and So yeah, and that's how we end up with nothing every time.
It comes from mentoring. It
Right.
comes from because that's how I look at being a parent. To me, in my eyes, like when somebody look at me like, man, you my mentor. I don't look at the average person on the street like I don't think I could really be your mentor. I think like a mentorship is something for like my children, my child. Like I can really take under my wing wholeheartedly and expect them to use my guidance. Like, hey, you need to come to me. You gotta do this. You gotta do that. You know, when you thinking how you would be with your son, how you just keep it raw and uncut with me. You gotta. I want you like this. I want you doing like that. I want you like this. Like, you gotta be done like this. You want to take these steps. This man's is yours. This how I'm running it. You call this guy for this. You call this guy for that. With other people in the streets, you're gonna expect them to venture off and try their own thing here and there. And I think that when it came to Essie, she really didn't she didn't get that chance to, take us in the cuff and show us like this how I bought this property. This how I got this property for the low.
Right.
Yeah, we knew Chuck fixed the houses, but we ain't know why she only went to Chuck or why she only used this dude for electricity. We just knew that these dudes was the people who came over there, and no, that's who wired it. That's who I'm gonna have do it. I only want him doing electricity. I only want him doing the plumbing. I only want him doing this because these people that helped her get the houses up and running, and that comes back to relationships. That comes back to being able and want to learn. Yeah. If you ain't got nobody to teach nothing to, and then the only time you see somebody on $5, grandma give me $10, grandma give me $20. Grandma need to move over here, and me, I ain't no better. They want to trap out every house grandma got. Like, I admit I'm a shorty. You gotta think, my grandma gave me my own apartment. I was a shorty. I was 16. I was 17. Had my own crib.
And y'all was just so enriched in the neighborhood too. It was just like funny. It was like it didn't make sense not to do it. It's like y'all knew all the right people to know too. You know what I'm saying? So
it ain't hard finding customers when it's your uncle. Tell them to spot rolling,
and they gonna bring them to you. So it's like,
go give me some. You know what I'm saying? But looking back on it, like man, I think about that, and that's why I'm like, man, it really was a blown opportunity. Like, damn, that was I really had a rough upbringing, but man, my grandma, that was my silver spoon. You feel me? Even if it wasn't silver, it could have been wood, and it could have been plastic. And I know if I would have been in the right mind state, knowing what I know now.
But it takes you back to what you said earlier, though. It takes you back. Because again, I learned from your grandma that I gotta stand on top of my stuff because it can all go. It can all go. I can be going on in my grave, and it's like I did all this for nothing. I did all this for y'all, and y'all let it go. So it's like with the mentorship thing you said, man, sometimes you just gotta have the right person for the job, man. I don't care if it's my son, my friend, my cousin. I just gotta have the right person that's gonna, because some people just ain't never gonna get it. But like you said, I didn't learn that from my daddy and mama, and they earned property. But like you said, they wasn't into the landlord thing. So they didn't have a Chuck and stuff like that. So it's like I got to watch what your grandmama was doing. And like, okay, wait till my turn come. I'm gonna slam dunk every time. You know what I'm saying?
Man, just knowing like the building when she bought the house over on Laughlin. When I look at my grandma properties now, half of them vacant lots. They all been knocked down because they weren't taking care of it. So thinking about on Laughlin, she paid $6,000 for that building, and then they got appraised at over 170 some thousand. That was a $5,000 investment. Like that was like, grandma, how was you doing that? That was some information we supposed to knew. We ain't know grandma was going and paying people back taxes on these properties.
We're looking at the people in the neighborhood that we think is the smart people, and the people coming up, and it's her. People like her running our face the whole time doing it. You know what I'm saying?
That's because we weren't trying to hear what grandma was telling us. We get off the corner, don't be selling the dope, don't be doing that, you don't be smoking. You don't want to go in grandma's house because you got to pull your pants up. you know? you know? Now you can't pay me not to have a belt on. I ain't got no belt on. I feel crazy.
I'm just so proud of you, man. It's like, I'm sorry, people. I know I've been over talking and going on, but I knew this was gonna happen. I'm just so proud of this dude, because when you get to, I mean, he's seen my journey too, though. When you get to see it with your own eyes, it's just amazing, man. And I love what you're doing. I'm definitely finna have you help me get my life together, man.
Hey, man, if you got something up on that credit, man, let me know, man. We gonna get it.
Hey,
you gonna knock it out. Let
90,
me know.
97 a month is coming your way, Buster. 97.
I ain't mad at it.
97 a month.
Come
Everybody
on.
needs to sign up, man. We gonna have him come back and talk more stuff. All my fellow podcasters, hit me up.
Y'all got some questions, man. I'm more than open to answering any questions, man. Especially when they come to the beach. You know, the Beach family for real. He Uncle Beats for real, man. So
yes,
if you have got any questions, anything you want to know, I was trying to give it to y'all raw and uncut because it's Beats. I wasn't trying to shortchange no answers. I was trying to give it to you just like how I want somebody to give it to me. That's why I was trying to be as detailed as possible. So when y'all play it back, y'all can run the play.
No. Y'all see it right there. I got it on the screen. I covered up my Cash App for it, okay? That's how important this is, all right? It's on the screen. Y'all don't say we didn't help you. Don't say we're not trying to help you. And again, we're going to have them back. I'm going to promote this, man. Number love. Give them your Instagram and stuff, man, so they can see how real this is.
Oh, man. Instagram, Cordaro J _ That's the Instagram. You can hit me up on Facebook, too, at Cordaro Johnson. Real name, real person, man. We ain't doing no nicknames, nothing like that. I'm a real person. You got any questions, you can DM me. I respond to all my DMs. I'm in the DM. You got any type of question with your credit, DM me. We can set up a call. I do calls every day via Zoom. So I'm going to hop on a Zoom call with you. We're going to answer any problems that you get. Just let me know. I'm here to help.
Man, let's get it. Salute to you, Chops.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. I was going to say the same thing to you. You beat me to it. For real, man. I appreciate it, man. I definitely appreciate it.
Hey, man. Again, man, I love you. I'm proud of you, man. Don't give up, man. You broke the curse, man.
Man, we pushing with this one. We pushing with this one.
We pushing, man. I got you.
It's just all love, Beast, man. I love you too.
Man, I got your back, man. I got your back. We finna do this, man. Salute to y'all, man.
All right, man. Have a good one, man. Y'all stay up.